Welcome, King Lizzard. We're on Xbox One with Project Cars, and this is a Group 5 race. Not swerving about there, kind of clipped each other in that car as we were exiting. I'm on the track Willow Springs. This is a full version of the track, normal rotation, and I'm driving the ZAKSPEED Ford Capri. Crazy beast of a car, this thing. Literally, when you're accelerating and you feel the gear change, the car kind of pulls you over to the left at the torque of the gear change. It's absolutely mental to drive. We had a little bit of a clash there with that car. He came out worse. Nothing intentional on my part, just a little dink that was. Obviously the speeds were going for quite a nasty accident if we do collide. This was actually my third run of this race. The first run I managed to roll the car over and ride it off in a big way. The second run I had a collision with a bunch of cars on the first corner. They'd had an accident. I was kind of somewhere back in 10th, and as I came through they were all in front of me. There was nothing I could do about it. I just kind of tried to avoid them, went sideways, hit them, and then got hit by a number of cars behind. And after that it was absolutely impossible to steer. So I clipped that car coming back on. I do have full damage on. I always race with full damage because obviously that puts more pressure on. Makes it a more realistic race and a more enjoyable race from my perspective. I like a bit of a challenge. So not a challenge just from the AI, but obviously a challenge for myself to make sure I don't make too many mistakes. Really pushing it through here. Main field's not too far away at this point, so I'm back here up in 4th at the moment. A little bit of a drift over into the dirt and racing car view, or kind of behind driver view. You actually can drive in that view as well, or something very close to it, which is quite a nice view because you can kind of see what's up front, as well as see what's kind of at your front sides, so that you're not colliding with cars alongside you. So I do quite like that new view that they've introduced that I've not seen in any other driving game personally. Now we're obviously in the fog here at Willow Springs, sort of mild fog, hence why the track's looking that little bit murky. Quite difficult to get good thumbnails when the track looks so murky like this. Pressurising that 4th place there. I really want to get into the podium here. There are BMWs on the field as well as other Capris. And I'm starting to get used to this game now. It is a very difficult game. You really do have to have your wits about you, but I'm really starting to enjoy this title now. I kind of wish there were more cars, to be honest. I would have expected more cars from this title, but you know, I'm kind of just satisfied. I'm just hoping they're going to bring out some, major DLC packs with some additional cars and stuff. Track-wise, I'm more than happy. There's a ton of tracks in this game, and some really nice ones. So I don't have any complaints on the track perspective. And also the tracks in this game are probably the most interesting I've seen in any racing game. There's a lot more detail around the circuit than you would see in Forza 5, for instance. I mean, Forza 5 is a marvellous looking game, but it just doesn't have the detail that this game does on some of those same circuits. I haven't driven Nuremberg on this yet, and that's one of the things I do want to get round to doing. That's going to be a challenge and a half to keep this game ticking over for the best part of 9 or 10 minutes without having incidents, and also without gaining damage and continuing to race around track. That'll be interesting, but I'll be sure to share it with you guys once I do. So having reeled in 4th place, I'm now heading up for 2nd and 1st. I've actually made some reasonable ground on these guys. It's quite a good last lap for me. A little bit hot into that corner there to put the brakes on. I do advise that if you are hot into something, do slow down. It's better to slow down than take a chance. Because if you go off, chances are you're going to damage something and then your race is pretty much over. So I'm right on top of 2nd place there. as I came out of that corner. Really, really tight race between the three of us now. Absolutely hammering it, and you know, the one key thing with this game is you cannot take your eye off the ball for a second. You really do have to, put everything into the race. Make sure that you hit your trajectories on your corners at the right speeds, that you exit in the right manner without spinning the car out, speeding up too early out of the corner and stuff. If you slow down too much on a corner, that's usually going to result in you losing places to AI. I'm actually racing at 50% AI difficulty here, although I promise you this is not what I would call normal mode of difficulty. I'm actually finding it very challenging. To be honest, there's only 2 games I find challenging at mid difficulty, and that's this game, Project Cars, and Ride, which is that new motorcycle manufacturer game which I've started putting some videos up for on my channel as well. We both went off there. Second and third, I came out better off. I managed to sneak up front. The biggest problem there is first place got a massive lead now. That put us both out the race basically. Unfortunately, I nearly turned my car over there. That's pretty much where I rolled my car earlier on and rode it off. And I hit it a lot harder last time though. So we're coming up to the end of this race. I'll take the opportunity to thank you guys for watching this Group 5 race from Project Cars. I will be back with fresh new Project Cars action on King Lizzard's Game Lounge in the not too distant future. Please remember to rate the video, and if you're not a subscriber, it'd be great to have you aboard King Lizzard's Game Lounge. Click that sub button. Take care, keep watching, and if you have any comments, please feel free to leave those for me, whatever they are.